Now, there is a saying that if you do the crime, be ready to do the time. Should that apply to Sanjay Dutt too? And that's really the largest sentiment on social media. That, of course, was quoting a tweet from Shaurya Shekhar. But although in the Bollywood camp, the sentiment is entirely different, and clearly Justice Katju also shares the sentiment of the Bollywood camp, which has come out in humongous amount of support for the actor who's just been given 5 years imprisonment under the Arms Act for holding that AK-56 rifle in his home. So on the social network today, we ask, lakhs of inmates languishing in jails need pardon more than Sanjay Dutt, or is he special? That, of course, is a question to Justice Katju. But before we slip into our debate, let's quickly listen into what Trivan has sent us.
The Honorable Supreme Court must review Sanjay Dutt's verdict, as this is a 20-year-old case, and Sanjay Dutt today is a completely reformed man and a highly respectable citizen of India.
Sanjay, we've got Sanjay with us in the studio, who's a writer and actor. We've also got with us Mrinal Dhar, who's a theatre artist, and we're also joined by Prasanna Vishwanathan, who joins us from the United States. He's the editor of Centre Right India. Thank you all for coming in. I want to quickly start with you, Sanjay. You heard Trivan there making fairly similar points to what Justice Katju said. He suffered a lot. This case has been going on for 20 years. Let him go. He's improved a lot. He's reformed a lot. And isn't that really part of sending somebody to jail? I mean, isn't it part of a reformation process?
True, that's absolutely right. First of all, Bollywood से मेरी कोई sympathy है नहीं, तो उस मामले को अलग रखते हुए, बट ये तो बात सही है, माफ़ी देना तो कोई बुरी बात नहीं है, लेकिन ये अक्रॉस द नेशन होना चाहिए ना. फिर कितने सारे लोग हैं जिनको, जैसे दत्त साहब ने तो बंदूक खरीद ली थी कि घर की हमें रखवाली करनी है, लेकिन उस बंदूक को जिसने डिस्पोज किया इतने माइनर क्राइम के लिए, उसको तो आजीवन कारावास हो रखा है और इनको आसानी से छोड़ा जा रहा है. मैं ये नहीं कह रहा कि इनको बंद करो, माफ़ करो, अच्छी बात है, लेकिन सबको माफ़ करो ना. बड़े सारे लोग हैं जो कन्विक्ट हो रखे हैं, गलत केसेस में भी हो रखे हैं, जिनके जेल सेंटेंसेस खत्म हो गए हैं, वो अभी तक प्रिजन्स में लैंग्वेज कर रहे हैं, जैसा कि आपने बोला. और ये जैसे अभी भाई ये बोल रहे थे वीडियो ब्लॉग में कि 33 साल की उम्र में बंदे ने क्राइम किया, 55 साल की उम्र में उसको सजा दे रहे हो, एक तो यही गलत है.
But that's part of course, the slowness of the judicial system, which applies to everybody. But Mrinal, you know, I mean, that is really the question that every single person, even on social media, is asking. Why are we singling out Sanjay Dutt? Like, what has he done in the last so many years that allows him to get away with his prison sentence compared to hundreds of, I mean, there are so many people who go into jail, who serve their time, and they're released years later, found out that they weren't even actually accused of the time, you know, they're not actually committed the crime they were even accused of.
I believe we have to look at it in the perspective of the judiciary we have, and why do we have it. The perspective is the judiciary. The perspective of the judiciary is reform and not revenge. You cannot take revenge on a person who has committed a crime, or in this case it's not even a crime. He's committed a stupid act which got him engrossed somewhere, and the bigger thing here is that this person, in the course of the time, he not only realized his mistake, he has also gone beyond that. He has reformed himself to such an extent that he's a very important and a very humane and a very humble part of the society. Now my point is, if you send him back to jail, what good is happening to Sanjay Dutt or the society? We're not doing any good at all.